Now let's see if we're live. Come on, let me know. Let's see. I don't know. We might just be talking to myself. I guess I am a few minutes early, but we'll see. Well, anyway, welcome tonight to Tasty Treats with Teresa. We are going to make a really good dish tonight because I am hungry. So I found this recipe for pepperoni pizza rolls. So we are going to make these tonight. Very quick and easy recipe. Pretty much everything I already had in my fridge, so we are just going to go with that. So first thing you need is pizza dough, which I just used a roll that I had in the freezer. And you need about a cup of mozzarella, which I have right here. Butter, which I have on the pan. Garlic, seasonings, Parmesan cheese, and mozzarella sauce. Very simple and easy. First thing you do, obviously, is preheat the oven to 400 degrees. And then you lay out your pizza crust. It says with flour, but you know, to make it taste better, I put a little bit of cornmeal in it instead of the flour. So you flatten it out and make it as square as you possibly can. And then we're going to cut it with our pizza knife, pizza cutter, into, I think it said 12 pieces, 12 equal pieces. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't count, so we're just going to go with 8 tonight. Now this is our new pizza cutter. It's got this little weird thing on the end, which is I'm going to show you how to use here in a minute. If you make your pizzas like in one of our bar pans, you always get that little edge at the corner. You just can't get this wheel to go in. So that's what this was invented for. So you can get into these little tight spots and get those little edges that doesn't seem to cut right because something is always in its way. And like I've got the pan in the way. So there you go. So you can see how this works. And actually my daughter-in-law used it to cut up the baby's food with it the other day. So there you go, our pizza cutter. So then you take, we cut these into strips. Then we add some mozzarella cheese, which I didn't really cut these into little strips like it said. So we're just going to kind of ad lib, which is what I'm really good at when it comes to stuff like this. I have 6 tablespoons of butter that I'm going to heat up and melt. If you guys are seeing this, please let me know, because obviously Facebook is not telling me, and it's telling me that it's recording, but it's not doing anything. So you guys let me know. I'm going to load these suckers up with cheese. He's trying to call. They always try to call right in the middle of my filming, people. But anyway, there we go. Dump some cheese on there. Then we're going to take some pepperoni. By the way, these are our little prep bowls, and this is perfect for them. They come with these little lids, so you can put them in the fridge or whatever you need to do with them. This size, you get a set of 6, which is obviously we're using about 5 of them tonight. And then this is our 2 cup when they come in a set of 2. You can see the size difference. And they also come with the plastic lids. So we're going to put some pepperoni on these. And these bowls are obviously refrigerator, microwave, just about everything you can think of. Safe because they are glass. So you can use them for just about everything. So everybody should have prep bowls in their kitchen, no matter what you're using them for. Which I want to show you here in a few minutes another use for them, because I'm not going to be using them as for prepping. I'm going to use it for something else. So, load these babies up with some pepperoni. And my butter is melting. I don't know if you can hear that sizzle. Almost got it there. And then, once you add your pepperoni, you roll these up. And we're going to put them, it says put it in a pie pan, but we are going to put it in our 2-quart cast iron casserole dish. Because, one, I don't have a pie pan. And two, this would make it so much easier to get it in and out. And you can see all the goodness. So, I'm just going to kind of make these into kind of a ball. The recipe says pinch the edges and make it like a ball. So we're going to try. Oh, good. Somebody is watching. Thank you, Patricia. I'm glad because I wasn't sure if it was recording or not. So, just going to roll up our pizza rolls. And then my butter is almost done. I'm going to turn that off. These are more like pizza roll-ups. Not the pizza rolls that it calls for, but hey, bakers can't be choosers. I'm going to eat them anyway, right? Stick those in our pan. Oh, they're going to be, gooey, messy with all that melted cheese. They're going to be so good. My stomach's already rumbling for them. So we're going to roll these up. And like I said, the recipe says actually to make these into 12. I can't count. I only made 8. But you get the idea. I'll add all this extra cheese to this one because it doesn't look like it had much on it. Roll it up and make it yummy. So there you go. We got our rolls in there. Now, obviously it's not done. You take your butter that is now melted, and we're going to add 3 garlic cloves. So I'm just taking the garlic that is skin and all. Just a regular garlic clove. You can see the little hairy thing on it. And I'm just going to stick it in there. And obviously fresh garlic is always better than anything else. So if you can get fresh garlic, get the garlic press. It's quick and easy, done in just a matter of moments. And the best thing about this garlic press, comes with this little hairbrush. So when it does things like this and it doesn't come out easy, you can get it. But it's also got the special coating on it. You see it's kind of a matte color. Rub your hands on it and it takes that garlic smell off your hands. So there you go. We've done that. So we got our garlic in here. And let that cook down a little bit or melt together. Give it like a garlic buttery flavor. And then we are going to add, it says add basil, oregano, parsley, and a pinch of salt. So I got the oregano, parsley, and basil in here. Dump that in there. Just going to put a little bit of salt. Mix it up. Very easy, simple dish tonight, guys. Nothing fancy. And this is everything I had in my kitchen, so it's not like I had to make a special trip tonight. So you take this and you melt, or not melt, I'm sorry. You take your pastry brush and you brush some on your rolls. Just like that. And you can see all the goodness that's going to be on there. I don't know, guys, but I'm starving and this looks excellent. Can't wait to dive in. Now you will have extra butter. You will need that, so hold on to that. So we're gonna stick this in the oven for 20 minutes, right? Yep, bake for 20 minutes until the tops are a little golden. Then when they come out, we're gonna brush it with the rest of the garlic butter that we have. Then we're gonna take some Parmesan cheese and sprinkle it. Hold on, let me stick this in the oven. There we go. 20 minutes. Start. And I used our measuring spoons to measure out our seasonings tonight. These come in a set of 6. I only used the 3. So now I only have to wash 3 instead of all 6. So, and they all snap together. If you can hear it. Snap together so you never lose them in your cabinets. And then they stack really nice. If you can see, they got a little flat bottom. So if you're pouring liquids, they'll stand right up and not tip over on you. So that's one item that I really like. And then when these pizza rolls come out, like I said, these have beautiful prep bowls. Oh, got sauce all over me. I'm going to use this as my dip. So just take the lid off. I could microwave this if I want, but this is just pizza sauce. You can use marinara sauce. And then we're just going to dip those pizza rolls in here. So now these are also ramekin bowls, dip bowls, prep bowls, whatever you want to call them. They are very helpful to have in your kitchen. So guys, that's it tonight. I will show you pictures here once they're done in about 18-20 minutes. Look up above if you're in a party, and the party link is up there. If not, contact me and we will hook you up with a party, and you can order any of these great items. So I will see you next week, and well, maybe next week is 4th of July, so we'll see. And have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.